Welcome, Fleshies, to part 2 of Waiting For. I'm sure you're waiting anxiously behind that tombstone, waiting for part 2. Am I right, Fleshie? Come back to visit me in my mausoleum. Enjoy part 2, Fleshie, of Waiting For. If you had shown me this before I had my encounter or my dream, I wouldn't have listened to you. I would have shown you the door. This evidence suggests that this thing is real. It's also good to know that I'm not losing my mind. It was nice to know that I was okay. She won't stop either until she has you or the Guardian has her at bay. I don't know what this Guardian is about, but it sounds interesting. Guardian? He seemed surprised that I didn't know what he was talking about. There is a spirit or a ghost that will warn you if you stray too close. It's usually just a voice, a male voice, or a blue orb that appears and will get between you and the creature. He glances down at his watch and then hands me the file. I need to leave, so please be safe. Nothing he said made me feel any better. I held off going outside, but I couldn't put it off any longer. My rating was calling me. I started at 3 p.m. and wrote till 8 p.m. Not wanting to go outside for long, I shut everything down and hurried back inside. After having dinner, I returned to my entertainment. Room, where I started playing the same video game that I was playing this morning. Honestly, I was delaying sleep. The idea of facing her again scared me, but I also knew that I couldn't put it off anymore. So around 3 a.m., I forced myself to head off to sleep. I still fought the urge to close my eyes, but eventually I did. Not sure how many hours passed before my dream started, but once again, I found myself standing near the creek. This time, I felt stronger somehow. In the creek, I could see her yellow eyes. She emerged from the water. She is green and scaly. Water plants and algae dangle from her hair, and her long, thin arms, with pointy fingernails, were outstretched in my direction. "Come to me, James. I want to hug you," it said, but I didn't move. The more I resisted, the angrier she became. "You can't stay away from me," she said, as she reached out her hands to me. Her hair, still dripping wet, hung down over her eyes. Suddenly, the blue light appeared, rising up from the depths of the creek. It moved between me and the so-called Wraith. It quickly went from a ball of light to a full-body apparition of a man. She hissed as he gazed at her, till she backed off from him. "I took you, and I will have James, my handsome James." I was tired of listening to her. I picked up a thick branch and swung it at her. And then I woke up from the dream, but I remember her saying that she'll have me, but I want nothing to do with it. After all, I enjoy being alive. After I showered and got dressed, I made my way outside. I was ready to face her, ready to see her, to tell her no, that she couldn't have me, and then to walk away. I walked into the woods full of confidence that I wouldn't be overcome by her. After all, I have the Guardian's protection, right? As I neared the creek, my confidence took a nosedive. I saw movement in the water, and it wasn't long before I could see her yellow eyes underneath the water's surface. Soon I was facing her. She is now on land, her scaly green skin glistening in the light, her arms outstretched. She never made a sound, but she did use her fingers to signal to me to move closer, but I resisted. The blue light appeared between us, but then, as quickly as it appeared, it vanished. Then it moved closer. This put me well within striking or grabbing range. For the rest of the story, an outside narrator is needed. James did not heed any warnings that Sam might have given him in the papers. He ended up getting a fatal hug from the beast. Needless to say, he's no longer able to finish the story. The poor soul was never recovered. There are rumors that he's there amongst the algae and the plants that grow in the water. Perhaps he too will warn you if you get too close to the creek. Maybe you will be smarter than James. Well, folks, it looks like James has decided to take a permanent dip in the creek. Hope he packed his water wings. Jokes aside, waiting for is a reminder that sometimes what's hidden in the woods isn't just interesting wildlife. And maybe, just maybe, it's best to listen to the whispers of warnings, or at least wear some really good running shoes. As for you, dear fleshies, may your own adventures be a little less soggy and a lot more successful than James's. Until next time, keep one eye on the path, and maybe, just maybe, both eyes on the creek. You never know what's waiting for you, fleshies. Until next time, fleshies, don't get wet. And I will see you in my next story. Don't forget, I'm going live on Monday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. In fact, I made a mistake. I will see you today at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for a little chit-chat. Thanks to our friend, Mr. Nature Guy X46. I had better go release him from his cage so that he can do what he does best and bridge the gap between you and me. Goodbye, fleshies.